Okay, so I'll just be going down the list here for my design video submission. Discussion of your 10 original materials. My first material was a aluminum can. First I picked this because I thought I could cut the aluminum can and maybe get some strength out of the aluminum for whatever purpose it had. Next was thin fishing line. I did it for support reasons, and maybe I could like tie something together, something like that. After a fishing line, I have a towel. Towel, kind of the same thing, maybe tie it together or use it to hold something. So put two things together and kind of use it as like a bridge almost. Hot glue, I just figured that whatever project it was needed some form of adhesive. Thought that was pretty good. And after that, we have a segment of tape. Tape, another adhesive, not as strong as hot glue, but I got more of it, so they kind of serve the same purpose. Paper plate, I figured I could cut it up and use it for strength, which is what I actually ended up doing. A large bottle, I tried using this for the same reason as the paper plate, to try and cut it up and maybe get some length out of it. I wasn't really considering using the wide mouth part of it. Aluminum foil, kind of the same thing for a strength thing. I figured, well, although foil is pretty soft, if you crumple it up, it gets pretty strong. I kind of went for the more adhesive stuff. I over-selected my adhesives for sure. And then after foil, I have toilet paper. I kind of use this for the roll, kind of the same thing as the can, because I didn't really see the potential use in the actual paper. And then last, I have a solo cup. Not really sure what the plan was there, if I'm being honest. Maybe the same thing, cut it up, and see what we got. Okay, we're at 2 minutes here, doing pretty good. Can you explain? Plan to complete the challenge was kind of use the rod, and I ended up actually doing that. Although I did have two different designs. First, I had the large bottle to use, and my plan was to cut it up and then use tape or hot glue to tie it together. But instead, I ended up using the aluminum can and the paper plate. And this right here, that right there, is what I ended up with. And there's me holding it. Okay, let's get set back up here. Please don't fall. Thank you. Okay, design video. Discuss any tools I used in order to, tools I used scissors to cut the plate, and I used an X-Acto knife to cut the can. And then everything else was either scissors or X-Acto knife. Explain changes. I said that I had the plastic bottle at first, and then I switched over to the aluminum can. And I kind of had the same idea with the rod with both, but the aluminum can and the paper plate had more stability.